you read about your love of the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls. You read about your love of Michael Jordan. I did not realize this. Michael Jordan actually saw you play in a celebrity all-star game.
Yes.
In 2010.
Yes.
And had some notes.
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, I work hard to get into those celebrity basketball games because I love basketball.
Yeah.
And so many of my friends are watching, so I'm looking to show up and do great. That year, I did great. Like, I really thought I was going to get MVP, and I ended up, after the game, going to Michael Jordan's Brand Jordan party, and he said, Common, come here, and I, gave him a little love, and he said in my ear, yeah, stick to rapping and acting. I was like, Mike, man, I just killed it on the court, but not to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I would have thought that was a weird thing to say to you until I saw The Last Dance, and I'm like, no, that's in line. He thought you was competition.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I will say you did. You said you thought you were going to win the MVP. 10 years later, which again speaks to how well you're aging.
Thank you.
2020 celebrity game, you did win the MVP.
Yeah.
Now that's a real trophy.
Yeah.
That's a real trophy right there.
Let me tell you, I've received some awards, and I'm very grateful. But this was one I was fighting for a while, man. And I flew home with that MVP trophy, and I tried to take the Michael Jordan picture. I wish I had that where he was sleeping with the trophy. I really thought I did something with this MVP trophy, And all my friends finally said, okay, you finally did something. And it was in my hometown of Chicago. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah. There you go. You had that going for you. It's really good.
Yeah.
I will say, I hope this doesn't hurt your feelings, but when you win an NBA championship trophy, everybody's watching. I want to note in this photo, every single person has their back turned. Literally nobody can care at all.
Nobody cared but
Nobody
me.
wants to photobomb this. Nobody wants to be near it.
Nobody cared but me, man.
Yeah. It's like they're embarrassed for you. They're like, Common's going to take a picture. They're like, I don't want to see this.
and they like, I'm really celebrating like I did something. They don't give a damn.
Do you feel like when you're playing one of those games, be honest, I would imagine you feel like the path to the MVP is putting up points, right? It's not an assist situation.
Right.
Did you share the ball?
Well, I was. I play point guard, so I'm a good playmaker. And, unfortunately, in those games, you just got to score.
Yeah.
I scored, but I also was getting a lot of great assists and rebounds. I just had an all-around game, kind of like LeBron-ish or, like like all around.
Your humility is coming through here.
Yeah. And then we rise,
This is something that really is cool. It was the 50th anniversary of hip-hop last year, and what an amazing 50 years it's been. And I think the coolest thing about when the 50th anniversary landed is, obviously, like it's an art form now, right? Yeah. Everybody respects it. It was sort of this breakthrough format. And you guys did a concert at the Vice President's residence.
Yes.
And what it must have been so crazy to be in D.C., to be at the Vice President's home doing hip-hop.
Man, it's times I'm performing, and I'm like, man, I would have never known that hip-hop would get me to this place. We celebrated hip-hop 50 years. It's amazing to celebrate how powerful this culture has been. It's brought together so many people, but it's been the voice of us for a long time, and it's continuing to be, and so influential. I was so surprised and loved that the Vice President, she really loved hip-hop, but she really loved her hometown hero. His name is Too Short. Now, if y'all know, Too Short raps real nasty, but but he's one of the greats. But the Vice President loved it, so I was like, man, this is cool that she respected the whole spectrum of hip-hop, not only Too Short, but Dougie Fresh, D-Nice, myself. It was Rhapsody. It was a lot of just different spectrums of artists and celebrating hip-hop.
And are you working on new music? Is that something that's in the future?
I'm working on a new album with the legendary Pete Rock as the producer, and man, it's that
recognition for Pete Rock.
I'm so enthused and inspired about this project, and Seth, I'm already plugging and saying, can I come back and perform some of this music?
Look, I'm going to run it up the flagpole. I'm going to see what people say. No. I would love to have you back. Man. The LeBron James of rap?
Yeah, let's go.
You guys, right here. Give it up for Common. Here we go. And then we rise. It's on sale now. We'll be right back with Tom Hollander.